Hello, back to what? My name is Beast, and today we're back with, yes. I'm not gonna faff about it for too long, let's just get into it. I leave my classroom and stumble on Konomi, who's carrying a rubbish bin down the stairs. I think that should be second floor Konomi, and then it's gonna be school gate Konomi. Hey, is today your turn to do the cleaning? Alright then, I'll go on ahead.
でもこれを捨ててきたらもう終わりだよ。
I'm going.
すぐに終わりだよ。
Alright, I'll wait here then.
絶対だよ。
Oh well, here we go again.
はあ
Here we go again, not on our own. What's up? What are you saying?
あ、ごめんね。
Actually, I'll just start the upload.
ちょっと宿題のこと考えちゃって。
Homework.
今日数学の宿題がどっさり出ちゃって。しかも、順番からすると今度当てられそうな感じだし。
Konomi has been lousy with mathematics since forever.
どうしよう。入学したばっかに。みんなの前で笑われたくないよ。
That won't happen if you just do your homework, okay?
それはそうだけど。あ、そうだ。タカ君、宿題教えて。
That's no good. There's no point if people do it for you.
だから、ヒントとか解き方教えてくれるだけでいいから。お願い。
As she speaks, she grabs onto my arm, onto my hand. Alright.
やったー。ありがとう。
As I finish speaking, she jumps onto my back. Hey, look, I told you not to jump onto my back so impulsively. Don't hit me. My face is hot. What was all that stuff you just said that made me so... Was it all that stuff that you just said that made me so keenly aware of Konomi? I suddenly recall the words. If she is just your childhood friend, she wouldn't be doing this much for you, was it? What am I thinking? Konomi is just like a younger sister to me. There's no way that could be
それじ
true.
ゃあお礼にトトミヤのカステラを出してあげるね。とっても美味しいんだよ。
I'd appreciate
あ
that.
嬉しさが足りない。お母さんが棚の奥に隠したとっておきのなんだよ。
Hey, you're gonna get in trouble if you go that
大
far.
丈夫だよ。タカ君と一緒なら。
Don't use me as an excuse.
えへへ。
Alright, let's quickly get this done, yeah.
上がって上がって。
Konomi reaches for the doorknob, but her hand freezes in place all of a sudden. What's wrong?
ね、
You're locked out.
やっぱり着替えてからにしようよ。
Huh? Oh no, she's gonna clean up. Alright, then I'll get changed to come back.
待ってるね。そうだ。10分。じゃなくて、30分くらいしたらでいいから。
30 minutes. I can be back here in 5.
あのね、ほら、こっち着替えるのちょっと時間かかるから。
Ah, alright. But 30 minutes to get changed?
それに、お茶とかお菓子とか用意しないといけないし。
You don't need to bother with that.
もう、とにかく30分後。
What? You got angry? Why is there any need for such things if I'm only going to change clothes and teach her a little? In my 30 minutes, that's an absurd time frame. Pretty soon I've gotten ready, stared blankly at the boring television, and left the house after killing the required time. Ring the doorbell, but no one answers. It's unlocked. Alright then, with our relationship, there's no reason to be reserved, so I'll just enter. Oi! Second floor is oddly noisy. What's she running about for? I can hear the sound of a vacuum cleaner. And now I hear something fall to the ground. Oi, Konomi!
もう来ちゃったの？ちょっと、もうちょっとだけ待ってて。
She comes down the stairs.
お待たせ。
Out of breath. What's up?
そんなことないけど、
She's out of breath, she can barely speak. Where's your mom?
源氏丸がいなかったから散歩に行っちゃったみたい。
Okay.
じゃあ上がって上がって。
It's been a long time since I was last inside Konomi's room. There's an odd room though. Like that. Is this how thick the wall is here? Because there's a window here. There's a window. No, there's still light here. How thin must this wall be then? Also, this seems to just smoothly like go over. Is that just like a wall where it's just you can walk around it and there's like space over there? But then the fucking window would be weird. Things are bothering me about this. Anyways. It's been a long time since I was last inside Konomi's room. He used to come over all the time back in the day. At some stage there was a period when Konomi got funny about me coming into a room as I stopped coming. Ever since then I don't come in here all that often.
どうかしたの？
Walks in carrying the tray of sponge cakes and milk. Nothing. The spices are sure nice and tidy.
当然だよ。
I'm bothered by the sounds I heard before, but decided against mentioning them.
トトミヤのカステラ一緒に食べよう。
Konomi plays the cake in front of us. Her hands wanders in search of
あ
something.
フォーク忘れてた。取ってくるね。
She leaves the room in a flurry. Now left on my own, I proceed to pick up a random magazine from a pile in the corner. Love crystals. This is one of the specialty fortune-telling magazines that Konomi loves. I don't think of it. I know she buys these, but I've never peeled one open to take a look. Let's see. Wow, it doesn't just tell you your fortunes, there's even instructions on how to cast spells. Words are so dense. So, just as the name implies, there are a lot of romance-related fortune-telling items. Flipping through, I find a page that's been folded. Nonchalantly, I open the folded page. There's a list of names, constellations, blood types, and a comprehensive guide to how to use them in love fortunes. Konomi Uzuhara. Konomi's full name is filled in. Blood type O. Constellation Virgo. Beneath that, please write the other person's name. My eyes freeze. Takaki Kono. Heart dumps. That's my name? There are passages that have been highlighted with a fluorescent pen, and in the results column, written there in large letters unrelated to the result of the fortune telling, was the following. Hooray, best compatibility. And there a love heart was drawn together with our names. Is this? My heart pounds away madly. Oh. this man, I don't know why, but all I could think is this man just sits there like... I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Jumps out the window. Could it be? Is it really not a joke? Konomi likes me.
タカ君お待たせ。
Konomi returns to the room. Our eyes meet in passing. Konomi spots the thing I'm holding. When she realizes what it is, she petrifies, her fork tightly gripped in hand. In a flash, Konomi's face completely flushes red. Ah! Konomi leaps with her whole body to retrieve the book from my hand. Then she pulls the book to her chest and crouches over, protecting it. Konomi shuts her eyes tightly. Her face was as red as a tomato. Konomi? Even I realize how weak and pitiful my voice has become. When I call out her name, Konomi shakes in fright. Without saying anything, she hugs the book tightly again. Her eyes are still closed and her body is trembling. What should I do? What can I do? Oh no, I don't have a clue what to do. I wonder how long we remain like this. Silence persists.
見ちゃった。見ちゃったの。
He doesn't need to ask what it was I saw. What she means is perfectly clear. My heart continues to beat rapidly.
あのね、
Konomi slowly turns to face me, then timidly looks me straight in the eye. She doesn't mean to...
この実は
Konomi, you're not going to... What? You asked me if I saw some, right? Wait a second, what am I saying?
見てないの？
Nah, I mean, there was something to see. There was something written there. Bullshit, that's not what happened! We are once again plunged into silence. Konomi slowly lets out a huge sigh.
うん、なんでもないよ。
Really? Nah, you were so serious that I was startled. Was there something in there?
うん、ちょっと。
Konomi laughs through her dry throat. That's not it. What am I saying? Couldn't I have said something else? Why did I lie? Konomi probably... No, she certainly knows I'm lying to her. What should I do?
それじゃあね。
タカ君、好みの面倒見てくれてありがとう。
Me too, thank you for the lovely meal.
お粗末様。次はちゃんとおやつを用意しておくから、いつでもいらっしゃいね。
As she spoke, Obasama pinches Konomi on her cheeks and gives her a good yanking.
ちなみに、好みは明日のおやつ抜き。
See you then. Good night.
おやすみ。
おやすみなさ
Look at
い。
Konomi.
ま、信じる信じないはそっちの勝手だけどさ、後で後悔だけはすんなよ。
Why is that Yuji's words keep ringing in my ears? What am I supposed to do according to him? What should I do? The next day, just, hey Yuji, talk. Remember how you said that Konomi might not be aware that she likes me? You fucking liar. You fucking liar. She most definitely does!
すごくポカポカしてる。
Mind is going weird again because my first thought was like, as are you. I don't know why my mind just produces creepy pickup lines like semi-frequently. Who's sending messages? Hold on, I need to actually open the guide. Although I really shouldn't need the right guide anymore. Really feels like spring.
タカ君、ちょっと捕まらせて。
Hey, don't sleep on my back. Cool.
わあ。渡りガニ。
Oh, skip. Apparently. Huh. Kinda odd to see a regular scene between the two of them after that. The crossroads of fate. Which path will you go? Younger childhood friend or older childhood friend? There is no correct answer. No wrong answer is what I meant to say. However, there's also a correct answer in Tamaki, let's be honest. Anyways, Konomi is waiting at school gates as always. She looks and waves, then she comes running. How come? Why is it this hard for me to calm down?
タカ君、帰ろ
Sorry,
う。あ、
I have a few things to do before I can go home, so I can't go with you. What? What am I saying? I don't have anything left to
そう
do.
なの。それなら一緒に行ってもいい？
That can't. It'll take a while, so you better go home first.
そうなんだ。
Konomi's feeling dejected. Seeing her like that pricks my heart. I can still take back my lie. Sorry, but those two words are all that come out. Konomi soon raises her head.
うん。用事があるなら仕方ないよ。
She says and cheerfully
それ
smiles.
じゃあ先に帰ってるね。
Take care. With that, I quietly watch her head off. What the hell am I doing? Are the next few scenes gonna be that? Today I have day duty. I leave home earlier than usual. Morning.
あら、今朝は少し早いのね。
I have day duty
ごめんな
today.
さいね。あの子まだ起きてこないのよ。
Really? Sighed I. Utter a sigh of relief. Wait a second. Did I just sigh in relief because Konomi's still asleep?
ちょっと待っててね。すぐに起こしてくるから。
No, I'm in a bit of a hurry, so I'll go on ahead.
あら、そう？
Same road to school as always. I only left a little earlier than usual, and yet the trip to school feels completely different. It's nice weather, but I don't feel that pleasant at all. The sound of someone's footsteps coming from behind.
追いついた。
Morning.
おはよ
Morning. Did you just get out of bed?
う。もう先に行っちゃうなんてひどいよ。
But I've got day duty today, so I had no choice.
そうだけど。
What's this? Still have a bed here. Back Konomi's hair that's standing on end tells me how she jumped out of bed and came out in a hurry. Her ribbon is also tied haphazardly.
やだ。
Konomi pats her hair down. She takes out a compact brush from her pocket and hastily starts brushing her hair.
治らないよ。
What a drag. Okay, come here. Turn around. Grab Konomi by her shoulders and turn her around.
タカ君
I grab Konomi's brush and begin to carefully straighten the parts that have exploded out.
くすぐったいよ。
Konomi squirms around. Hey, stand still. We stand like this for a while. Konomi looks like she's really comfortable. She feels really comfortable. As I stroke her hair, I can smell its fragrance. Is that the smell of shampoo remaining in her hair? It is how nice girls' shampoo smells. As soon as that thought strikes me, I hastily pull my hand away. Oh, alright, you can do the rest for yourself. Give the brush back and abruptly walk off.
待ってよ。
Quickly aligns herself by my
ま
side.
だちょっと残ってるよ。もうちょっとやって。
Hey, I won't be by your side forever. Don't count on me all the time.
あ、
Konomi goes wide-eyed at those words.
うん。
Konomi is depressed. Just what I was saying. Why are these the only things I can say? Shit. This should be the last school gate. School's out. Homeroom is over. As everyone is getting up to go home, Komaki raised her voice in an apologetic manner.
この後、修学旅行の打ち合わせがあるので、各班の代表の人は、お掃除が終わったら教室に残るようにしてください。
Class bursts into chatter. Complaints are flung here and there.
まずいな。今日はバイトがあるっていうのに。
There's Yuji, our self-volunteered group representative, all because he likes festivals. Ditching the other meetings, I could understand, but there's no way they'll let you get away with not going to today's meeting. They say the field trip's connected to our studies. In reality, it's all for fun and games. If the necessary preparations aren't complete, we will be presented with major hurdles on departure day. That is to be avoided at all
そりゃ
costs.
そうだけどよ。
You want me to go in your place?
いいのか？だけど、なんでまた？
No particular reason. If you don't want me to go, I suppose that's fine too.
あんた、んなこと言ってねえだろ？じゃあ、悪いな。
Still have some time before cleaning is done, so I end up staying in front of the drink vending machine and crossing my arms.
タカ君、
Konomi come running over. Ah, hey, it's Konomi.
よかった。すれ違いになるとこだった。
Missed each other?
そこでユウ君に聞いたんだけど、タカ君用事があるって本当？
Pangs of guilt flood my senses. I couldn't look her back in the eye. It's a meeting about the school field trip. It'll run until late, so you should go home first.
今日も、なんだ。
Konomi has a lonely expression, but she tries to smile. It pains my heart. Sorry.
うん、仕方ないよ。
When she speaks, she forces a
それ
smile
じゃ
from
あ
me.
先に帰ってるね。
Yeah. Trying to sound cheerful, Konomi trudges off slowly. I watch her the downheart and Konomi until I can no longer see her. Really, what the heck am I doing? It's finally over. Oh, it's pitch black outside already. Can't see well in the dark, but there's the figure of someone standing there at the gates. That figure looks my way, then trots over
タカ君、もういい
and...
の？
The moonlight illuminates the figure. It was Konomi. We were waiting all this time.
こっちも休養ができちゃって、それで遅くなって。
Her voice is a bit
下
dubious.
駄箱見たらタカ君まだ終わってないみたいだったから、それなら待ってようかなって。暗くなっちゃって一人で帰るのってなんだか怖いし。
She's probably making up lies to cover herself. I feel like she's been waiting all this time for me, but see, all I can do is say something petty like that. Alright, shall we go? Konomi trots by my side and smiles, looking pleased. Seeing her like this makes Mark tighten. It was heart-wrenching. All I can say to you, Mr. MC, is bitch be gone. Alright, this is the last school gate. I fucking was off by one. The music did not change at all, huh? I changed my shoes and make straight for the school gate. Konomi isn't here yet. There's still no trace of Konomi near the school entrance. Guess I'll go home first. I then sensed my shirt being tugged. Konomi is standing there behind me, a lonely and depressed look on her face. Ah, so you were here. Though in spirits, she stays quiet. What happened?
待っててくれないの。
Konomi mutters, huh?
先に帰っちゃうみたいだったから。
that I couldn't see you anywhere.
タカ君、最近私のこと避けてるの？
Huh? What's this all of a sudden?
なんだかそっけない気がするし。さっきだって先に帰ろうとしてたから。
Hold on. I always leave first if I don't find anybody waiting here for me, don't I? Why all of this all so suddenly?
そうだけど。
Silence. Well, it's my fault for not noticing. Sorry, okay?
こっちこそごめんね。なんだか思い過ごしみたいだったから。
Yeah. I'm avoiding her. Shall we go then? Skip. Morning. I'm still brushing my teeth when I hear the doorbell go off. Click. Who is it? Without time to even imagine who it might be, the locks on the door click open and Konomi enters.
おはよ
Konomi nonchalantly smiles. For some reason, the mere sight makes him hard to race. It's rare for you to come to pick me up. Her voice could not contain my enthusiasm. Stop, I have to come down.
う。
Not finished preparing yet. I'll just be a little bit longer. What do you want to do? We'll go ahead.
待ってるよ。
Rinse my mouth, return to my room, and quickly arrange my clothing. Alright, let's go.
よかった。まだ出てなかった。
As you exit, Obasan is there in the entryway.
お母さん、どうかしたの？
今お父さんから電話があってね。急に出張が決まって夕方には出るから支度しておいてほしいって。
そうなの？ずいぶんと急だけど。じゃあ、もしかしてお母さんも？
当然。今回は沖縄よ。
いいな
お土産買ってくるから。それで我慢してちょうだい。チンスコーとウコン茶でいい？
ものすごく微妙。
で、それでね。
Obasan looks at me. I have bad premonition about
タ
this.
カ君、いつもみたいに好みをお願いできないかしら。
Anyway, well, I didn't think anything of it before, but now I'm fully aware. Leaving her and me alone for an entire night, just the two of us. That's bad. This is different from the times up till now, when my parents have been around. Konomi stares at me unflinchingly. Her expression looks somewhat uneasy. I may be conceited, but I think if I turned her down now, I would hurt Konomi, because she thinks of me as a brother. But about that...
いけない。鍋を火にかけたままだったわ。それじゃタカ君、好みのことをお願いね。
Mom sensed he was going to chicken shit out. that actually would be weirdly funny if the mom is just over here like, I feel that you're trying to pussy out of this. That can't fucking go around here.
それじゃ、車に気をつけてね、好み。帰ってくる頃にはもう出かけてるから、タカ君のとこへ行くときには、しっかり戸締まり確認すること、ちゃんとタカ君の言うこと聞いて、いい子にするのよ。
Just a moment! but my words fall on deaf ears. Obasa delivers her message and immediately rushes back into her
う
house.
ん。いつまでも子供じゃないのに。
Right, she's not a kid anymore. Oh, what should I
タ
do?
カ君
Konomi leans her head to one side as she sees me in some difficult
どうかしたの？
Nothing.
もしかして迷惑だったかな？
Konomi murmurs sadly. Idiot, that's not the case at all.
うん。
She really isn't a burden for me at all. There's no reason for her to be any trouble for me. But that's not the problem. There's something else. Why would I think of you as a burden anyway? That's not the case at all, so you shouldn't keep it in mind. Come on, don't say any more strange stuff. Let's go. We'll be late.
うん。
After school. It's an earlier than usual finish for Saturday. As I prepare to go home after homeroom, I can make out a familiar figure glancing at me from the corridor. Just as I step into the corridor, the figure comes running up like a little kitten.
タカ君もう終わり？
What's up? You don't need to come all the way to my class. Before I can finish my sentence, I notice a bunch of the other students peeking our way. My classmates stare at us with scrutinizing looks, telling of speculation and delusion. I can tell that if we talk around here, we will be ridiculed. Let's go.
あ、待ってよ。
You know, I'd appreciate if you don't come all the way to my classroom to fetch me. I say beside myself, in part because I'm still
どうして？
flustered. Wow, it's embarrassing if you come specially for me.
でも今までそんなこと言わなかったのに。
Her tone is a mix of unease and disappointment. Grow up already, you're not a kid anymore, are you? Konomi sinks into silence.
わかった。
Now Konomi is downhearted. Did I go overboard? Never bothered me before, so why now?
ねえ、もしかして怒ってる？
Why? I'm not angry or anything.
本当？
Like, there's literally only 2 choices left, but fucking watch the choices be like fucking 3 hours apart and we have to deal with this for the next while. Anyways, hold on. Her shaky voice is revealing her nervousness. Though I replied that I wasn't angry, she can't shake off that worried
タカ
face.
君この頃。
Hey,
なんでもない。
Konomi stops mid sentence and shakes her head as if giving up. As you notice that I've been acting out of place after all.
タカ君、帰りにスーパーへ寄ってくんでしょ？
How come? So Barbarian says, is there something we have to buy?
だって、
To buy?
晩ご飯を買わないと。
Ah, that's right. Konomi was going to stay over today. Just want to cook dinner by hand like last time. Can we just get takeaway?
ダメだよ。あれからちゃんとお母さんにコツを教えてもらったんだよ。今度こそ必殺カレーの真髄を味わってもらうんだから。
She wants to make curry again. Well, I do love it, so that's fine. Upsie daisy. I lift the carrier bag onto the table. We sure bought a lot. We had a light lunch at McDonald's and did our shopping while looking at all around the town. Konomi seemed cheerful, but somehow felt like she was forcing herself to behave that way. Is she really staying over? Those words come out of my mouth unconsciously. Konomi's gone back to her own house to grab a change of clothing for her stay. I'm not sure whether to describe it as feeling nervous, as my heart racing, or as my head feeling hazy. At any rate, I can't calm down. Damn it, why am I so flustered? What's happening to me? Normally, I'd be just fine. Sound of the front
お
door
邪
opens.
魔します。
Konomi comes inside.
あれ、タカ君。まだ着替えてなかったの？もう
Yeah, do it in a sec. What about Obasan?
行っちゃったみたい。
That's how. She's really gone.
あ
She's really comfortable with letting her only daughter stay over the night alone with me. Does she think I'm that dependable, or does she they'll think of us
え
as
っ
kids.
と、お母さんになんか用事あったの？
Ah, I just thought I'd ask is all.
そうなんだ。
Clearly she's not well satisfied with my explanation.
それじゃあ、お料理始めるね。
And she speaks cheerful words that sounded as though she was trying to restore her grip on herself. She puts on an apron and rolls up her sleeves. Take your time, there's no rush. We have the day off tomorrow, so it's okay if we have dinner a little late.
ううん。じっくり煮込まないといけないから。
Alright.
タカ君はゆっくりしてて。
Konomi grabs to carry a bag full of ingredients and heads off to the
え
kitchen.
っと、人参、じゃがいも、玉ねぎ。
Sorry, I just looked over and saw a message that came in, and it's just like, ah! Because I reminded someone of something that they wanted to do. And apparently they completely fucking forgot again.
牛肉、トマトの缶詰、マッシュルーム、ナス。
She confirms the ingredients. She removes them from the bag.
そしてお母さん秘伝のカレールーっと。
It's awkward. You can't go on like this. Konomi, you
お
know.
ー
Konomi's putting her all into peeling the carrots. The way she's holding that kitchen knife looks dangerous. If I talk to her now, she might get hurt.
なんか言った？
Now I was wondering if you were doing
う
okay.
ん。
She doesn't look fine to me. Suddenly, the carrot slips out of her hand. It hits the ground with a thump and
と
rolls
と
off.
と。
Look over at Konomi and see that she's sucking on her thumb. Did you cut yourself?
あ、でもほんの少しだから。
Show me. Closer inspection, I can see a small trickle of blood oozing from the pad of her thumb. Luckily, it doesn't look like too serious an injury.
平気でしょ？
Wait a minute. I take a first aid kit off the shelf. If it was me, I wouldn't bother with a band-aid, but since it's Konomi, I can't ignore it. Take a band-aid out of the first aid kit and stick it on Konomi's thumb. Does it hurt?
うん、大丈夫。だけど。
No? Okay, I'm gonna take over. Konomi, you can watch TV.
ダメだよ。私がやるんだから。
Don't stress about it. You cut your
ち
finger.
ょっと切っただけで大した傷じゃないよ。本当に平気だよ。
Alright, but I'm gonna help.
え？
That's alright, isn't it?
でも、
I was getting bored just sitting around waiting. Besides, it'll be more fun if we do it together.
タカ君。
Right, where can I help out?
うん。それじゃあ、タカ君にお野菜の皮剥くのお願いしてもいい？
Of course. Don't hold back, just tell me whatever you want me to do. What a relief, I'm back to normal. Gotta continue to stay cool like this. Konomi laughs, but quite unexpectedly, she has large drops of tears gushing forth from her eyes. What's wrong? Does it hurt?
違うの。玉ねぎが目に染みちゃった。
Chop, 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 chop. As she speaks, Konomi dices up the onions.
面白いよね。玉ねぎで涙が出たり、胡椒でくしゃみしたりするの。漫画の中だけかと思ってたのに。
Chop, 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 chop. She tears up happily while cutting onions, smiling all the while. Konomi. Itadakimasu.
はい、召し上がれ。
There's a huge serving of curry on the plate in front of me. Konomi urges me to taste it. Oh. Despite Konomi getting injured, it came out tasting good. Perhaps even better than last time. Even the ingredients are cut to equal sizes.
どう？
Yum. That's really improved from last
本
time.
当？
Absolutely, you've improved remarkably.
ひひひ。お母さんのお手伝いとかして練習したんだよ。
Can I have seconds?
食べて食べて。
She takes the plate and hands me a large serving.
たーんとお食べ。
Yeah, I can't eat that much. After dinner, we sit down and watch TV like always. I'm so full, I can't fit anything else in. Thanks for the
お
meal.
粗末様。
Yeah, we really have improved. Although her technique is still dangerous as ever. At this rate, if you keep this up, you'll be a great cook and well, we'll make a great wife.
そっかな。
Yes. Good enough for me to take you. I crack a light joke as I usually do, but that's what's different is that Konomi stiffens up, blushes profusely, and looks down. Huh? Feels like I stepped somewhere I should not have gone. The room goes silent, the mood turns awkward.
そうだ。洗い物しなくちゃ。
Konomi scurries to get up and starts collecting the plates. I'll do it. Konomi fingers injured.
大丈夫だよ。血も止まってるし、ほんのかすり傷だから、タカ君はテレビでも見てて。
She then runs away to the kitchen. She's flustered. Why did I say such a thing? Sounds of dishes being cleaned. Startled voice. What's wrong?
袖をまくる前に洗剤をつけちゃった。タカ君、ごめんね。袖をめくって。
Yeah. At your request, I positioned myself behind her and pulled her sleeves up. Is that okay?
あれ
The sleeves slide right back down. Because the sleeves are so much shorter and the cuffs wide, they'll keep sliding down no matter how many times I roll them up. I have no choice. I should use the cords of the sleeves to tie them in. Follow me? Again, she stands there silently with her head hanging low. What's wrong? Konomi's face has become unusually red. She's flushed red all the way to the nape of her neck. And then I notice it. I'm clinging right onto her from behind. Ah! My bad. Frantically, I shrink back. Konomi stays quiet. Once again, it's silent between us, even though nothing of this sort has ever happened before. Why? We've been very clingy up until now, but it's not like she has ever reacted like that. I'll tie your sleeves up. Alright, I'll be in the living room, okay? Again, the sound of dishwashing. For lack of anything better to do, I turn on the television. The young actor is making stupid jokes on this gag channel. Normally I'd at least be chuckling by now, but the dampening of the mood makes me want to change channels. At the time, Konomi frantically seized the fortune-telling magazine from my hands, but I had already peered inside. There was always a joy at the result and the heart drawn beside it, meaning of which was obvious. Why do I remember that, even though I've tried to block it out of my memories? Take a glimpse, said Konomi from behind, then quickly take my gaze back. This time things are bad. I feel like things are going all wrong. Try to distract myself with what's happening on the screen, but I cannot stop thinking about Konomi. Before long, Konomi finishes washing up and walks into the living room. She sits near me and we sit like that, watching TV. Awkward. Usually, if we have nothing to say, it's okay just to sit side by side. But today in particular, we can't feel comfortable. That said, it's exactly on this day that I can't come up with anything to say. I also seem to be on Konomi's mind as she occasionally steals a glance in my direction. She stays quiet, refusing to start a conversation. Who knows for how long that unnatural silence continued. Before I realized, the Saturday late night news show has come to an end, and the clock's hand on the brink of pointing to 12 o'clock. Ah! Where did all that time go?
そうだ。お風呂入れてこなきゃ。
Konomi stands up and rushes off to the bathroom. I can hear the sound of water filling the bath. What should I do?
タカ君、お風呂沸いたよ。
Konomi, you can go first. I'll go later.
せっかくだからタカ君が先に入っちゃって。まだ着替えとか用意してないし、私はお風呂長いみたいだから。
Oh, alright, I'll go on first then. Thanks. I submerge beneath the water's surface and sigh deeply. Why am I so restless? It's just Konomi. I have to be so nervous. For the time being, I soak in the hot water. Let out my umpteenth sigh before making it back to the living room as I scrub my hair dry. Television has been switched off and Konomi is not here. And our relationship started feeling so flaky. In fact, forget about it when it started happening. Forget about when it started happening or why it happened. That's not the real problem. The real problem is what I should do from here onwards. I sink into the sofa and glue myself to the TV. I was positive I'd be able to clear my mind by doing so, but in comes the sound of slippers from behind, and I'm seized by anxiety once again.
お風呂出たんだ。
Yeah, you can go now, Konomi. I tell her without taking my gaze off the TV, or should I say I can't look her straight in the eye.
お湯加減はどうだった？
That's fine.
そうなんだ。よかった。
Slightly relieved.
それじゃあ、お風呂入るね。
The pitter-patter of her slippers fades into the distance, and soon enough I can hear Konomi washing her body. I raised the volume of the TV. There's no point thinking about these things. I should go to bed. If I go to sleep, I won't have to think about anything. I checked that the doors and windows are locked. Konomi! A startled voice. Sound of water overflowing from the bathtub. Konomi's voice sounds shaky. I'm a bit tired, so I'll go to bed now. I've checked the doors, but can you please turn off the lights? Good night then. Konomi's futon hasn't been laid out in my room, but that's only to be expected. It's normal after all. I intentionally sigh with a relief. Let's go to sleep. No kidding, I'm exhausted. I turn off the lights and crawl into my bed, but then close my eyes. I'm tired, I can't sleep. It's quiet. I hear the awfully clear sound of my clock ticking. I roll over time and time again. Then I hear the sound of our bathroom doors opening. She sure was in there for a long time. Considering how she was also talking about bath powders before, she must really love her baths. Wait, why am I thinking about these trivial things? I'm supposed to go to sleep. I turn over in bed one more time. Step, 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 step. The sound of footsteps creeping up the stairs. What's she up here for? Slowly the door swings open. I have my back to the door so I can't see, but I can tell it's her appearing in. Konomi's inquiring voice. What's she here for? I'm already asleep. Konomi, hurry up and go to sleep. I ignored her, so she calls out once again. Then I can sense her entering the room. I can feel Konomi standing behind me. She sways my shoulders. I can't pretend anymore. What is it? Go to sleep already. I sigh and turn around. Then I go speechless. My heart races at the sight of Konomi wearing pajamas, making her appear like a completely different girl.
新しいのを買ったんだ。タマお姉ちゃんに選んでもらったんだけど。似合うかな?
She asks in embarrassment with unease. I have no idea how to reply to her. The person that's appeared before me is not the Konomi I know. This is a person I do not know. This is Konomi as a girl. Although it is obvious, I've never been this conscious of it. Lately, I've been attempting to filter out that fact. That's right, Konomi is a girl, isn't she?
やっぱ似合わないのかな?
Frankly, I think she looks cute. I think they absolutely suit her. And yet, they look fine. And yet all that came out was a vapid, dry voice. So good, I can't look at Konomi directly. Alright, it's late, hurry, go to sleep. As I speak, I turn my back to Konomi and cover myself in a blanket. I don't know why, but I just couldn't look at Konomi anymore. Why is that? Is it because I'm uncomfortable with girls? Because I'm unconscious of Konomi being a woman? This is Konomi we're talking about. Why? Why is this happening?
タカ君、もしかして怒ってる?
Huh? Whispers sound like a sigh.
私、タカ君を怒らせるようなことした?
Wait, I'm not angry. Why would you say that? I turn around in confusion at her words. And there stands Konomi staring straight at me on the verge of tears.
でもタカ君、最近変だよ.
Strange.
話しかけてもよそよそしいし、なんだか避けてるみたいだし。
I'm not trying to avoid you or anything. That's a lie. Lately, I have been avoiding
でも
Konomi.
今日だって、時々目をそらしたり、避けてたり。今だって。
That's because we were together. Just like now. And when we were together, I can't. And when we're together, I can't calm down. I don't know what to do about it. Why must I be so conscious of her now? Could it be because I saw what Konomi wrote in that magazine? I know what Konomi's liking with me, but I thought of that as being like siblings. And when I realized that it was something else, my heart was shaken.
タカ君、もしかして、好みのこと嫌いになっちゃったの?
Don't be silly. There's no way I would hate you. There's no way that I would come to hate Konomi. No way. But those are my feelings as a childhood friend, not romantic feelings. Konomi is... That's right, she's like a sister to me. Who am I making excuses to?
じゃあ、どうして?
That's...
ねえ、好みはどうしたらいいの? どうしたらいつものタカ君でいてくれるの?
I get it now. I feel like I finally understand the reason I've been avoiding
わからない。どうしていいかわかんないよ。
The reason I'm avoiding her is just that I'm conscious of her as a girl. I probably have feelings towards her. No, Konomi hasn't done anything wrong. Nothing wrong at all. She can help my heart away. That's not possible. If I tell her my true feelings, our current relationship will be lost for sure. I'll always be by her side, joking around, having absurd conversations, all the things we have come to do so far. But all the things we have come to do for as far back as I can recall. I'll lose all that. But it's also possible things won't change that much. But no one knows how things will turn out. What if the worst happens and I'm alienated from her? That concern is always a not healthy concern because, fun fact, you are already alienating yourself from her currently by avoiding her. These situations are always solved easiest by just being open about what the fuck's going on. Because I keep telling this. Like, people have probably heard it so fucking often at this point that they just are fucking sick of hearing me say this. But the human wants to finish things. If there is no conclusive end to something, it will bug a person for the rest of their fucking lives. So with these kind of things, you just need to accept what's going on, talk about it, and accept what happens. If you end up actually going out and you're eventually happily get married and have a happy family and just live life on cloud 9, well, that's fucking fantastic, quite frankly. Like, I wish I could have a life like that. I too want to at some point get married and have kids, quite frankly. I know it's very fucking unlikely, sadly, but hey, a guy can dream. There's a reason why I like the kind of endings to VNs the most, where it shows the MC with the girl in the future just having a fucking happy family, quite frankly. It's just because I personally would want that as well someday. And if you're, however, back to the topic, and if you're turned down, it will be a conclusive end to your feelings. Yes, it will hurt. Yes, you will feel miserable for a few days, probably. But you'll get over it. The human will see it as something that has concluded and will sort it away. No, I cannot let that happen. I know full well how incompetent I have been. Despite always having called Konomi a child, the real childish one is me. Still, I don't want to lose this moment. I don't want to lose our time again. Like I said, you haven't done anything wrong lately. How should I put it? I feel like Konomi has changed a bit and caught me off guard. I don't hate you, nor am I trying to avoid you. But do you understand now? If you understand, then go back to bed. When I'm done with being dishonest, I coldly turn my body away from Konomi and bury myself in the blankets. How long has it been? Yet I can still sense Konomi's presence behind me. She stands motionless. Can't stand the silence any longer. Just am about to turn around to interrupt it. I hear Konomi's whisper. Huh? Turning around, Konomi's smiling.
もしかしたらタカ君に嫌われたんじゃないかってずっとハラハラしてたから。
That's not true. Like I said, that's not the case at all. As I gaze in a state of perplexity at Konomi's reaction, she gazes at me for a while. She nods lightly. Her faintly damp hair sways in the
好
dark.
みはね、何も変わってないよ。好みは好みのままだよ。何もどこも変わってないから。
At first, I can't understand what she meant, but soon I realized she has been thinking about what I said. How I think she's
背
changed.
だって大きくなってないし、体重だって増えてないし、全然変わってないんだから。
She hugs her pillow tight.
今までだってそうだったし、これからだってずっと好みのままだよ。ずっとタカ君と一緒だった好みのままだよ。
Konomi is smiling because I see a but I can see a drop of a tear coming from the corner of her eyes. Could those be cries of relief? Or is it? Gonna work out why. What I can understand, however, is that it was me who's made Konomi that worried. I think Konomi's cute. I want to hug her. I want to share my true feelings towards her. But no, I can't. I cannot muster it. Not now. Not yet. I'm sorry. I've made you worried. Without addressing what I said, she chuckles. Sorry, Konomi. Just give me a bit more time. A little more time and everything will work out. Alright, go to sleep. If you keep on standing there like that, you'll catch a cold. At this point, Konomi shows me a troubled face, but she does not reply. What's wrong?
それじゃあもう寝るね
Saying that, she spins around to the door and closes it. But she's still in the room. Konomi. Ah! In a flash, Konomi just jumped into my bed. What's
いい
this?
高山登れトラトラトラ我奇襲に成功せり
Hey, what the? Konomi squirms around in my futon, then her head emerges in front of mine. Hey, go back to your own bed, I say, but I'm cut short by the sudden realization that her body is freezing. It's so cold. Ah, you win then. Here, move over a bit more, or you'll fall off the bed. Konomi was close to my side by sliding her body towards me. She looks at me with a blank stare for a moment, but quickly puts on a cheerful smile. Then she lines up the pillow she was carrying next to mine and nudges up next to me like a kitten is shivering from the cold. The distance between us is intimate. And through her pajamas, I can feel the warmth of her soft body. How mysterious. Like earlier, my heart's not pounding fast. Instead, an incredible warm sensation is dwelling within my
タ
chest.
カ君あったかいね
Yeah.
とってもあったかいよ
Looking comfortable, Konomi lowers her eyelids a bit. Her voice gradually fades and she rubs her eyelids repeatedly as though they were getting
好
heavy.
みは好みだから
She mutters the same thing over and over again while half asleep. Probably made her worry about my feelings. For long, I noticed Konomi has fallen asleep. Finally relieved, I too become drowsy. Someday the time will come when I must answer her properly. Until then, just a little bit longer.
タカ君
Last thing I experience before my consciousness fades is the feeling of Konomi pressing her face against my chest. I'm not as mad at him as I could be currently, because I think the situation is a bit different. Like it doesn't seem like, oh, he doesn't want to alienate her anymore at this point, just based on what he just said, like literally at the end of the scene. It's more so that he wants to enjoy their current relationship a bit more. So what it essentially feels like is he himself won't make his move, quote unquote, yet. However, if she were to ever confess, he would not turn her down, he would accept it. That's what it sounds like, and I hope that's what it'll be. Anyways, Sunday. A leisurely relaxed day with Konomi. It's as though the concerns we had yesterday were all but a lie. I'm able to share my time comfortably with
ど
Konomi.
うしてカレーって一晩寝かせただけでこんなさらに美味しくなるのかな
Just flavors suffuse better. Random chatter. I feel like I've come to understand meaningless conversations are the most important. Evening comes. You can hear the sound of Konomi's parents driving back into the garage. It looks like Doji-san and Obasa never returned.
それじゃあ帰るね
Alright, see you tomorrow.
おやすみなさい
And then, just as she's about to enter her house, Konomi
タ
stops.
カ君
She looks back at me. Huh?
と
What's up?
なんでもないの
The words turn ambiguous mid-sentence, and I'm able to make out what she was trying to unable to make out what she was trying to say. Hold on. Now, I will elaborate real quick on what I said earlier about how he is like, he won't make the first move, but he won't turn her down. I'm not saying that this is a good stance to have. Because quite clearly she is suffering from a similar problem. It is not as bad as his. However, she is clearly scared of, like, being the one to initiate out of fear of him not liking her like that. However, I also won't criticize her on this. Because even despite the situation, she is not letting her feelings alienate her from him. Like, if anything, she's just as affectionate towards him as before. Like, the only thing that she is not, like, she's essentially just the last thing she has to do is just straight up tell him that she likes him, quite frankly. So I won't criticize her on that. However, the situation is probably going to be a difficult one if this continues. My guess is probably gonna be that the man's gonna have to get his ass kicked into fucking gear by someone else confessing to Konomi or something like that. But that's just my guess currently. It's only been an hour. What the fuck? Alright.
それじゃあ本当におやすみなさい。
Night. Konomi opens the door and walks into her
おかえり
house.
なさい。
Well, then I should be off too. But I wondered what Konomi wanted to say just now. "26th April, morning arrives once more. I descend the stairs, and there behind the glass door is the familiar outline of a person I'm used to seeing. And then the familiar sound of my front door being
おはよ
unbolted. Morning, lately you've been waking up early. That's admirable."
う。そうかな。
Konomi puts on her embarrassed expression. Thank goodness, it's the same Konomi as always.
どうかした？
Nah, I'm almost ready, so come in and wait.
うん。
Konomi nods and proceeds to remove her shoes and enter. Let's see, first I better wash my face. Felt like Konomi was watching me just now. Must be my imagination.
「ねえねえタカくん、なんだかもうすぐ5月って感じだね。
I don't know what makes you feel like it's almost May, but you're right that it is.
そうだ、来月のタカくんの運勢調べとかないと。
I put on a wry smile in response to her words. Nah, there's no need to investigate every little thing.
でもタカくんに悪いことが起きそうな時とか前もって知ってれば未然に防げるんだよ。
I suppose I appreciate the thought.
へへ、そうなの？
Appreciate the thought, but considering her claim, I sure feel like I've recently been exposed to a series of calamities. Let's refrain from saying that, though. Which makes me wonder, Konomi. You love fortune telling so much. Why don't I see you doing it yourself? You used to practice tarot cards before. I've given up on that.
自分でやるのはもういいよ。才能ないの分かったから。
Talent, you mean because your predictions are never correct? Konomi shakes her head from side to side. They are too correct.
ううん、当たる当たらないの前に占いを覚えられなかったから。あれって同じカードでも位置や並び方でいろんな読み方があったりするんだ。その読み取るセンスで占いの上手か下手かが分かれるみたいなんだけど、タロットの本を何度読み返してもさっぱり分からないし、占い方はいっぱいあるし、それで何度も練習してみたんだけど結局覚えきれなくて。
She lets out a small sigh. Say, could it be that the books you're using aren't aimed at beginners, but more suited to pros?
うん、そうだけど、どうしてわかったの？
I just guessed. I see, because Konomi can be quite meticulous type girl, and she tends to follow examples when it comes to these things. She's been reading those full-blown guides from the start. It's no wonder she can't easily get the feel for them. But don't you think it's better? Might be better to start off with a book for beginners than jumping to the full-blown ones.
でもどうせやるならちゃんと本格的にやりたいし。
In which case, in order to perform the real thing, you should try to get the knack for simpler stuff first. If you start with the hard ones, it's pretty hard to learn.
そうだけど。
She expresses her agreement with ambiguity. Looks like she isn't too keen on that kind of approach. Oh well, that's just like wanting me to be particular about that way of doing things.
ごめんね。
There is no need to apologize. It's your hobby, so it's only natural for you to do it in the way you enjoy the most.
タカ君。
Be it as it may, Konomi is not wanting to give up if she is met with some difficulties. I have an idea. Alright. Why don't we practice together next time? Alright, how about you try doing it together next time? Konomi looks at me blankly in the face. Instead of struggling by yourself, if someone does it with you, you might remember the steps easier.
いいの？
Gradually, Konomi's eyes light up at the prospect and glimmer in anticipation. Sure, when I have free time, let's do it.
やった！ありがとう！
Konomi rejoices and motions her hands in excitement. See her become so delighted. Makes me pleased too.
ねえねえ、それならいつ暇になれるの？今日？明日？好みはいつでも OK だよ。
I'm not sure what to reply. I don't need to start right away. Might be best if we save it for a holiday. That way we have enough time to do it properly.
そっか。それじゃあ、今度のお休み、タカ君家に行くね。
Next day off.
それともタカ君が家に来る？
Well, okay, let's do it if neither of us have anything going on. We continue with our silly conversation while walking side by side.
タカ君ってすごいね。
I don't know what brought us on, but she suddenly praises me. How so?
だって私が思ってることとかこうしてほしいなってこと分かっちゃってるんだもん。まさに2といえばカーってくらいに。
Sue and Ka. Is there anyone that uses that outdated expression these days? Oh well. Do I really know Konomi that well though? Is that so? I feel like I can.
そうだよ。でも時々どうして分かってくれないのとか思う時あるけど。
That's only natural. I've known you for so long, so I know more about you than others, but that doesn't mean there won't be parts I don't understand.
そうなの？
Of course, knowing you a little makes me find myself all the more bewildered when I see something about you that I don't know. Now that I think about it, that's exactly how I made her worry. As I look at Konomi, I'm reminded of that moment. Konomi tilts her head as if to ask me what was wrong. Nothing, it's nothing, I said, then I swiftly pat Konomi on the head. That time was totally bewildering. I really had no idea what I was supposed to do then. I'm not sure if I should take what she said as a compliment, but I suppose it's definitely not a bad thing. As I looked to my side, expecting to see her, there was no one there. Konomi? Oh no. I peer behind me, and there, halfway up the stairs, is Konomi. She appears to be completely engrossed in thought. Konomi, what's wrong? Call out to her again. At that, Konomi snaps back to reality and hurries down the stairs.
ねえ、タカ君。
Huh? Now walking by my side, Konomi looks at me with a slightly stiffened
あ
expression.
のね、
Then she opens her mouth to speak. She was about to say something, but like a deflating tire, she gradually loses spirit until she's hanging her head in the sadness. Something wrong?
なんでもちょっと呼んでみただけ。
That's so. What? Thought she was about to say something. Skip. I waited for Konomi at the school gates. It's hot. If you were caught off guard, if you're caught off guard, you'll be as hot as you would be at the start of June. Warm enough for us to change over to summer uniforms. Is this weather really still April? This has to have been the hottest day ever recorded during this bracket of the year. Undo my top button and flap my shirt to let some air in.
高坊、暑いからってだらしないわよ。
Oh, Tamane.
お待たせ。
ほら、ボタンをはめて。
To match her admonishment, she skillfully does up my buttons. Oh, it's hot.
あっちなあ姉貴、こんな日ぐらい上を脱いでもいいだろう。
我慢なさい。中身のない格好だけの男も困るけど、格好を気にしない男も見ていて気分のいいものじゃないわよ。だからせめて暑くても苦しくても身だしなみに気を配れるくらいの伊達男になりなさい。
feel like that digestive at least is a little hard.
大丈夫よ、二人とも。まだ磨かれてない原石だけど、いい男の素質あるから。
Then she smiles gently. It's not how... I'm not sure how serious she is, but I feel like she probably is lying. Tamane probably doesn't realize it herself, but she has the kind of smile that entices, the kind that arouses. I'm sure that soon enough, she'll sucker some guy into falling for her. Guess you could call Yuji and me the first of her victims. It's commonly said that history is made by women. I feel like I've come to understand that expression a little.
そしてそれを磨くのは私。
Oh. Despite the heat, I feel a cold shiver running down my spine. Whoever ends up marrying Tamane will surely live their life in hardship. Are you sure about that? Man, I'm going to pity the guy who has to go out with you.
同情するくらいなら、高坊が身代わりになったら。あ、でもそれいい考えかも。誰はばかることなく、高坊を私の色に染められるわ。
That's some pretty scary stuff she's saying. Hey, listen.
冗談。本気にしたらやけどするわよ。
I'm not.
釣れないんだから。
She says and lightly raises both her hands. But this is excruciating. Can't undo the strap in front of Tamane, so I insert my finger and tug at the collar to somehow create an opening. Oh, I'm getting a bit thirsty.
そうだ、アイス食べてこうよ。
Konomi, who has stayed quiet all this time, suddenly spins around and comes out with this proposal.
こんな暑い日はやっぱりアイスが一番だよ。
I will say that Yuji and Takaki probably have it quite a bit worse in the heat than these two, because black uniforms. They're probably being cooked alive.
今好みがいいこと言った。
Ice cream, huh? Sounds good.
そうね。私もちょっと喉が渇いてきちゃったかな。
決まり？
Konomi comes around to my back and hurries me to walk
じゃあ
faster.
早く行こう行こう。
Oi, don't rush me like that!
あ
Tamane knows. I really do feel like that Tamane is literally just my favorite character in the entire VN right now. Wow, what a long queue.
やれやれ。考えることはみんな同じかよ。
A large line of people is blocking the ice cream store shop front. So instead of all of us lining up, we could get one person to buy the ice cream for us.
そうね。じゃあ私が並んでくるから、あなたたちはそこのベンチで待ってなさい。
She points at an empty bench by the walkway. I'll go instead.
いいのよ。それよりアイスは何にするの？
To be honest, us boys should take care of stuff like this. Oh well, Tamane insists. Alright then, I'll pick a double with orange and soda.
じゃあ俺は
巨峰とマスカットでしょ？
Before Yuji can answer, Tamane answers for him.
あら、違った？ユージのことだから今日は巨峰とマスカット気分だと思ったんだけど。
いや違っちゃいねえんだけどよ。なんでわかったんだ？
何年ユージの姉をやってると思ってるの？考えなくてもそのくらいすぐにわかるわよ。
Those words Yuji has nothing more to say. That he looks annoyed.
じゃあそれでいいわね。
待て。やっぱ今日は別のにしたい気分だ。
He should have just gone along with Tamane's suggestion, but that's Yuji's
そう？じゃあ何がいいの？
それは。
Says he'd expect Yuji stands there seemingly frustrated about what he should choose. Yuji's terrible at making his mind up.
好みは何がいい？
While waiting for Yuji, Tamane asks Konomi instead.
私も一緒に行くよ。一人で4つ持つのは大変でしょ？それにちょうどポイントカードがいっぱいになるんだ。
そう？ありがとう。助かるわ。ユージ、決まった？悪いけどちょっとカバン預かっててほしいんだけど。
よし、やっぱり今日は
チョコミントとブルーベリーでいいわね。
いや、姉貴にはわからねえからやっぱ俺が行ってくる。
Bullseye, huh?
ちょっと、じゃあ何がいいのよ。
いいだろうなんだって。ほら、行ってくるから、カバン預かっててくれよ。
もうしょうがないわね。
Tamina says then kindly takes his bag for him. I'll look after your bag, Konomi. Pass it over.
ありがとう。
I accept the bag that Konomi reluctantly hands over.
じゃあ行ってくるね。
Konomi continues looking our way for a few steps before trotting off to join the line. Yuji follows after and joins Konomi. Alright, so let's wait on the bench.
ねえ高坊、
Her voice stops me in my tracks. Confrontation time. Huh?
高坊、好みと。
Me and Konomi.
先輩たちじゃないっすか。
Right as Tamina attempts to say something, a familiar and slightly unwelcome voice sounds from beyond that person.
お疲れ様っす。
こんにちは。
As I feared, it's the usual Fox Girl and Raccoon Girl duo.
あら、あなたたちもここへ。
Tamina gently waves
いや
at
ー、やっぱ考えることはみんな同じっすね。ところで、好みは一緒じゃないっすか？
the Raccoon looks about, searching. Why did you think she was with us?
一緒じゃないの？
Fox Girl asks motionlessly. Nah, she's here. But she's queuing in the line over there.
そうっすか。ひゅひゅひゅひゅ。
For some reason, the Raccoon Girl looks at me and laughs in an uncanny manner. What's with that laugh?
いえいえ。少しは好みとの仲は進展したっすか？
Konomi. Listen, Konomi and I aren't like... At which point, the Raccoon Girl cuts me off mid-sentence with her
ま
hands.
たまた。いつもあんなべったり一緒なのに、今さらそんな言い訳通用しないっすよ。
It's happening again. It wasn't an excuse, I'm telling you. I'm childhood friends with Konomi and she's like a sister to me. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm sure that's how Konomi sees me. At that moment, the Fox Girl moves her eyebrows ever so slightly. In tandem, the Raccoon Girl turns her gaze over my shoulder, her expression freezing with surprise. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Did there probably be someone behind him that shouldn't have heard what he just said? Something tells me someone's about to fucking run off. What is it? Behind me? When I turn around, there stands Konomi holding ice cream and looking dumbfounded. Why? Seeing Konomi like that makes my heart want to jump out and my chest clench in pain. Brief silence. After a pause, she blinks rapidly as though having snapped back to reality, and smiles and extends her arms up for me the ice cream.
はい、タカ君。
Yeah, thanks. I notice upon reaching out, Konomi's outstretched hand is quivering. At that moment, I reach out to receive it, but before I can reach it, she lets it go. Then, like in slow motion, the ice cream falls through the air and splat. It's smashed on the ground.
ごめんね、タカ君。
Flustered, she eyes the ice cream. Nah, I'm sorry, didn't take properly from you.
そうだ、よかったら、私の食べて。いいよ
She says, then hands out her own. Nah, you better eat it.
いいよ。タカ君が食べちゃって。はい、これ。
She then forcefully hands it to me.
チャル、ヨッチ、来てたんだ。ういっす。久しぶり。
Raccoon Girl strikes me as inarticulate.
この間会ったばかりだよ。
Somehow the air about everybody feels off. Feels awkward or formal. For me, it's the same. My chest feels like it's being clamped down by something heavy. Can't shake that feeling off. Once again, silence.
あれ
And before long, I see tears run down Konomi's face, large drops. Despite her thoroughly rubbing her eyes with her sleeves, they flow.
好み。
ごめんね。先に帰る。
She says in a loud voice, then turns around and runs off. Now, I will immediately say something here. I don't like the two friends right now. They should have immediately just accepted when he said no immediately instead of just digging their heels in and trying to fucking drive in further. Because imagine he's confused about his feelings. Which I would say at this point he still is. He hasn't quite come to terms with them. That's why he's denying it. So all they did is cause damage by just needing to be fucking nosy little brats. Like, no one likes someone who's too fucking insistent. Like, if someone immediately asks, like, it says it's not like that, when you ask them, just let it rest. Even if you don't trust them, just say, alright, I'll accept that. But I'm free to talk if you need someone to talk to. Something like that. Don't force it. The moment you force it, you're no longer caring about the other people. You're caring about your own interest in the topic. Oh, Konomi! How did this happen? Could it be because she overheard our conversation earlier? But even then, never mind that there's no time to be thinking about it slowly. I've got to run after her. Sorry, Tamane, I'll be going too. Just as I'm about to dash off, something grips me by the wrist. What is that? I have to hurry. I turn the direction. Tamane. It's Tamane. Tamane holds my arm while slowly shaking her head.
高坊はダメ。
Why? Why is
追い
Tamane...
かけてどうするつもり？中途半端な優しさはかえって好みを傷つけるだけよ。
What do you mean by I hurt her? I haven't done anything.
高坊があんなこと言ったから好みが傷ついたってこと分かってるの？
What else for words? What I said to Konomi was probably, definitely a reference to what I said when she's just a childhood friend. Even though I'm aware that Konomi sees me as someone special, the truth is I don't think of her as a childhood friend either. But those heartfelt words would not come out. Because if I tell her about how I feel about her, our relationship might come to an end. That's one thing I can't allow to happen. If it would mean losing what we have right now, then things should stay the way they are.
そんなに怖い？
Tamane stares at me as though she can see straight through my heart. Like, that's why she's good! Like, Tamane, in every turn, has seen through the situation and tried to do what needs to be done in it. What does she mean? What does she ask
そんな
me?
に今の関係を失うのが怖い？本当は分かってるはずよ。あの子が高坊のことどう思っているか。
Why? Why would you know someone?
何年好みの姉貴分をやってると思ってるの？あの様子を見てたら何があったのかくらい想像がつくわ。
Words are followed by a sudden sad
私だった
smile.
ら怖いわ。とっても心地のいい日だまりのような関係。ずっと続くかと思ってた。ずっと続いてほしい。壊したくない関係。
Like, I'm actually curious. Hold on. Maybe I can find like an old popularity poll. ToHeart2 popularity poll. Yes, both of these are options. I can't find one right now, at least. If I put pictures, also not. Actually, no. That is more than popularity poll. That is Tech Giant's 2007 Heroine Popularity Ranking. First place is someone from Sengoku Rants. Forget who it is. Second place was Saber. Third place was Rin. Fourth place was Tamaki. And fifth place was... fuck, I forgot the name. Silver hair girl from Yoake Mai. Actually, hold on. Let me take a close look here real quick. Oh, actually, Manaka was 8th place. Even. That's fun. But yeah, apparently the year she came out in this Tech Giants magazine or whatever, she was literally placed 4th underneath Saber and Rin. Which, y'all know the Fate franchise. They fucking crazy sometimes. That's one of... That doesn't help at all. But yeah, apparently people agree with me that Tamaki's fucking great. But yeah, I just straight up can't find some form of character popularity poll for this. Why is it showing me a fucking Kievian popularity poll? I don't care about that one. That's also not helping. That's for fucking Vocaloids. Why am it's showing me a Vocaloid popularity poll when I'm looking for fucking ToHeart2? God fucking damn it. Anyways.
この間まで妹のように思っていた子を意識してしまう気まずさと気恥ずかしさ。誰よりも理解していると思ってたのに、だんだんとわからなくなってく焦りと苛立ち。そして今の関係が壊れてしまうんじゃないかっていう。私なら怖くて、きっと前に踏み出せない。
Tamane. The words spoken by Tamane describe my feelings exactly, and yet they have never been uttered by me. Even Tamane shouldn't be able to be so precise. Shouldn't be able to so precisely understand my feelings. Does that mean that her words?
きっと好みも同じね。自分の気持ちに気づいていても、今の関係が壊れることが怖くなって。それで自分をごまかしてる。
Konomi is. Wait, hang on. Just what does she mean?
もしかしたらタカ君に嫌われたんじゃないかって。この実はね、何も変わってないよ。この実はこの実のままだよ。何もどこも変わってないから。
She meant to say she wanted to keep things the way they had always been. In other words, it wasn't me alone worrying over this matter. Konomi had.
本当は高坊に気づいてほしかったはずよ。でも高坊は。
She's right. I've also been dishonest with myself. Tamane loosens her grip on my arm as she speaks.
だから高坊があの子のために答えを出してあげて。これは私からの忠告。お願い。
Why is Tamane doing all this?
これでも私はあの子の姉のつもりよ。妹が悩んでいるのをほっとけるわけないでしょ。
Her smile is developed in warmth and kindness, but it's just a hint of
もう一度
sadness.
聞くわ。高坊にとって好みは何？ただの幼馴染？それとも。
I know what she means. Can I come up with an answer so quickly? That's not true. I've had ample time. In fact, I've been getting similar advice a lot. I have, but to me,
難しく考えなくてもいいの。高坊が好みのことを大切に思っているのは、大切なのは好みのことを女の子として意識してあげられるかってこと。
Except Konomi as a
どう？
girl. We say her as a girl. I've already become aware of Konomi as a girl. Yeah, I'm not actually just going out of my way to get the friend end. I'm just going regular end. Feeling overjoyed when she was by my side. Throbbing in my heart at her subtle mannerisms. I was too much of a coward to admit it. At first I thought I recognized her as a girl because she seemed to have changed into a different person. That wasn't true. I came to the realization that I like her not as a younger sister but as a girl. And it startled me. And that's why I've been so
好みのこ
flustered.
と好き？
Well, hang on, what I'm about to blurt out. No, what I meant was... I was expected to be thoroughly ridiculed, but Tamane smiled.
そこまで
gently.
気づいてるなら言うことはないわよね。
She turns me around and nudges me forward. Tamane.
ほら、早く追いかけてあげる。
Then she puts her hands on her hips in a slightly annoyed
答え
fashion.
はもう出てるの。これ以上何を悩むことがあるの？そんなに悩みたかったら寝る前に好きなだけなさい。今高坊がしなくちゃいけないのは好みを追いかけることのはずよ。
I now get to close the web browser. Also, the fucking screaming message is just still on screen whenever I open up my other fucking tab, and it tickles me. Hold on.
"あとは言わなくてもわかるわね."
Famine is as pushy as always, but it is just as she said. There's not the time to worry about the particulars of our relationship. If I back off after receiving this much support, I would be a disgrace. Now there's no turning back. Besides, I made Konomi cry. She's crying, I need to be by her side. Tamane?
何?
Thanks. I'm going then. Tamane smiles again tenderly.
頑張れ、男の子。
My friend, to be honest, I think I've already known the answer for a long time. I was simply too scared to acknowledge it. I didn't know what would happen if I confessed to her, despite knowing how she feels about me. Wouldn't be my childhood friend. Yet mine. Nope, stop. Remember Tamane's words. I can think about all this later. Right now, I have to concentrate on catching up with Konomi. If I hurry, I might still be able to catch up to her.
いいのか行かせちまって。
いいのよ、ほんと。世話が焼けるんだから。
なんかすごいものを見たね。ってちょっと待てこら、どこ行くつもり？別に。嘘つくな。覗き見しに行くつもりっしょ。あんたね。
あなたたち、どこかで落ち着いてお茶でも飲みたい気分。よかったらあなたたちも一緒に来る？
However, I will say one good thing about Yuji real quick.
いいのか行かせちまって。
Like that, him saying that like that in that tone does make him like genuinely like sound kind of worried about Tamaki. Like he obviously knows that she likes him and like he's sounds honestly kind of conflicted. Like he wants to both support Konomi but also kind of Tamaki at the same time. Like that is actually a little bit nice. I have not forgiven him though. Fuck him still.
お供します。
I run and run, but still no sight of her. She didn't take an alternate route. She might be home by now. Guess I couldn't catch up to her in the end.
おかえりタカ君。
Okay, do you know where Konomi is?
好み？好みなら帰ってきてすぐ源氏丸の散歩に行っちゃったけど、タカ君と一緒じゃなかったの？
So she took Genjimaru for a walk.
着替えもしないまますぐに出かけてったけ
I
ど。
see. Missed each other. If she took Genjimaru for a walk, she can't have gotten that far.
あら、タカ君。
She's not at the park. She's not here. Then she should be near this. Then she should be near this area. She's not in this area. Perhaps she's gone farther. Not here either. Why has she gone? I'm really worried about her. What time she's crossed the bridge? She wouldn't have run as far as she was if she was with Genjimaru. Well, I should head back. Turned around and looked. There under the bridge I just crossed, I found quite unexpectedly a lone figure clad in a red uniform with pink patterns. Cuddled next to her is a crouching figure of white and grey. She's just down there. From here she just looks like a speck, but there's no mistaking her. I run down to the bank of the river. As I draw near, I can gradually discern her voice. Huh? Is someone else there?
どうしたらいいんだろう。
Nah, it was just Konomi. There's no one else, so she must be talking to herself. Composed my breathing and ready myself to speak when...
ねえ、源氏丸はどう思う？またタカ君に振られちゃったよ。好みのことやっぱり妹みたいなんだって。
Konomi strokes Genjimaru's head as she whispers. She was asking the
源氏丸はどうしたらいいと思う？
The dog just looks over here. I don't know, stop being a little bitch and tell him that you like him. Genjimaru whines through his nose and draws closer to
ありがとう。優しいね。源氏丸は。で
Konomi.
もね。みんな、妹みたいってことは、まだ一緒にいられるってことなんだよ。だから、いいんだ。タカ君と一緒にいられなくなるのは、もっと嫌だから。タカ君とアイス、食べたかったな。あんな風に急に帰っちゃって、怒ってないかな。でも、タカ君なら、ちゃんと謝れば許してくれるよね。
What is she saying? Konomi hasn't done anything
何がい
wrong.
けないのかな。好みが可愛くないからダメなのかな。性格なのかな。ご飯をたくさん食べるからかな。やっぱり背が高くないとダメなのかな。タカ君、胸やお尻が大きい方が好きそうだか
Hold
ら。
on.
でもね、好みだってちゃんと大きくなってるんだよ。身長だって胸の大きさだってこの間より大きくなってたんだから。牛乳とか煮干しを毎日たくさん食べてるから、きっともっと玉お姉ちゃんに負けないくらい大きくなれるよね。そしたら玉お姉ちゃんみたいになれたら、タカ君振り向いてくれるのかな。バカみたいだよね。好みが玉お姉ちゃんみたいになれるはずないって。それにもしなれたとしてもいつのことかわかんないし、その時にはタカ君に好きな人ができてるかもしれないし。
By the way, didn't I tell her that I knew that this route is gonna make me feel bad for choosing anyone else over and over again?
やだ。そんなのやっぱりやだよ。タカ君と一緒にいられなくなるなんて考えたくない。ねえ、タカ君にギュッてしちゃダメなの？
Then again, this route wouldn't make me feel worse than Sasura's, considering Sasura's her situation's a bit weird.
ずっとずっとギュッてしちゃダメなの？タカ君が好きなの。どうしようもないくらい好きなの。
Words pierced my heart. Soon did I know about her feelings, but it took those feelings to make more of a minor awakening of romantic feelings. But hearing the words from her mouth, I would have never thought that her feelings ran deep enough for her to be brooding over it so much. My heart aches with agony.
お前ないくら幼馴染だからってただの幼馴染にあそこまで気を許せると思っているのか。ま、信じる信じないはそっちの勝手だけどさ、後で後悔だけはすんなよ。
Suddenly recall Yuji's words. Just don't have regrets afterwards. I don't fully understand what he meant by it. I don't fully understand, but since he warned me, I should have been able to do something. Yet I'm left with regret. Just what have I been doing up to now?
どうしてこんなことになっちゃったんだろう。ほんのちょっと前までこんなことなかったのに。ずっと前からタカ君のことが好き。でもこんな胸が締め付けられる感じ
Konomi hugs her knees
し
and
なかった
lowers
の
her
に。
head.
苦しいよ。胸が痛いよ。
Gejimaru licks Konomi on the cheek.
大丈夫。
She pats him on the head and continues talking.
大丈夫だよ。もうちょっとしたらいつも通りでいられるから。いつも通りタカ君の幼馴染でいられるか
Enough. That's enough. Take a step forward, call out to her. Gejimaru spots me and looks my way. And then he barks softly to inform Konomi. And then she lifts her face to see.
ら。タカ君。
I have to speak. I have to tell her. I was looking all over you. Please don't make me worry so much. No, that's not it!
聞いてたの。
Crap, this is about to eavesdropping. No, there's no need to ask. I was eavesdropping. Konomi, I Take a step forward towards Konomi, but she shakes her head and draws back as if to say no.
今のは違うの。今のは全部嘘だよ。冗談だから。
That's a lie. Konomi, it's not that.
聞きたくない。
Listen, it's not what you think.
聞きたくない。
She shouts and puts both hands tightly
好
over her
み
ears.
は好みだよ。タカ君とずっと一緒だった好みだから。だからこれからもずっと一緒だよね。一緒にいていいんだよね。
Konomi, stop. Just listen. She turns her back to me, then starts running away at full stride. Genjimaru keeps up with her despite how unfit he's supposed to be. What? Why are you running away for? Must be some misunderstanding. Right now, I must speak with her. Konomi, wait! I start running right after Konomi. I'm running as fast as I can, but I'm not getting any distance on her. Damn, why is she so fast? In the past, she would always be the one struggling to keep up with us. The distance between us slowly shortens. That's right, I'll be able to catch up with her just a little more. At which point, Genjimaru looks my way and moves up a gear. He drags on his leash, pulling Konomi away. Hang on a sec! A lazy dog that never moves on his own. Why is he running so well now? Does he hold some sort of grudge against me? Couldn't be. Just when I thought I was getting closer, the gap grows. Konomi is still just Konomi. To think that up till now, she would always cling to me. I must clear this up now. Said I'm here for a different reason, didn't I? If this goes on, I'll lose her. I kick off the ground with all my might. My heart bellows its beat, and my lungs jealously demand oxygen. It's too early to let up. At a time like this, I have to give my best. Once again, the gap between us starts to narrow. 5 meters, 4 meters, 2 meters, 3 meters, 2 meters. My head is starting to feel dizzy. The loud sounds of the wind blowing in my face, my feet kicking at the ground slowly fade. In their stead resounds the great tandem protests of my heart and lungs. Just a bit more, I'll be able to reach. If I reach out my hand, just stretch out. Why is Genjimaru pulling her by the hand anyway? Leading Konomi by the hand is my role. My role. It's my role. Whoa! It was at that instant. My foot gets stuck on something, and as if solidified, it ceases to appear before me. The laws of inertia dictate that my body will continue forward. And so I am flung through the air. I'm flying. Despite the gravity of the situation, that carefree thought went through my head. So I am flung through... wait, hold on. And then the world spins. Everything is spinning. Spin, spin, spin. Finally a slam onto my back and everything stops. Ow. First thing I see is a grey sky dyed in red by the setting sun. Why am I looking at this sky? Oh, that's right, I fell over. I gotta be so careless at such a crucial time. If I don't hurry up, I won't be able to catch her. I don't know if I can reach her now, but I can't just leave her alone without getting to talk to her. I hear a nervous sounding voice calling out to me from above. Above? Then the frantic voice comes over to me. Konomi squats beside me. She looks at me with worry. Konomi. Tears well up in her eyes like they will spill out at any moment now. Remember Konomi used to cry like this all the time when she was a kid. When was it again that Konomi started being by my side? Families are friends, and so ever since I can remember she has been beside me. When I went to play or anything at all, she'd always follow behind me. But she would often look around and wander off, getting herself lost. At times she wasn't very fast, so every time we ran off somewhere she was left behind. Tears streaming down her face, she would desperately chase after us. Konomi, you're so slow, everyone's gone. Darn, we're in trouble. If you don't hurry up now, we won't make it. Don't cry. I never said I was going to leave you behind. Come on, let's go together. A tiny hand grips mine. Teary-faced face from a moment ago replaced by a cheerful smile. No matter how much she cries, the instant we hold hands, she lights up again. A smile she would not show to Yuji or Tamane, but only to me. So in my own childish way, I was proud of it. Made me happy. It was my role to hold her hand, but since then I have. And since then... What's up with me? I should have known. I've liked Konomi ever since I was a child. I've always loved her.
大丈夫なの？
Gotcha. I grabbed Konomi by the arm. As if unable to comprehend what is going on, Konomi looks back and forth between my hand and my face. I'm fine. No problems whatsoever. I just hit my back a little hard, but I'm not hurt. A sudden realization makes Konomi try to free her hand from mine, but I firmly hold on and don't let go. She struggles for a while, but for a long slackens her body as though she has given up, then says in a peevish voice,
ずるいよ。
I'll say that. If I hadn't fallen over there, I would have probably still have been able to reach you. Please don't run away anymore. There are some things I have to tell you.
でも、
Konomi returns to her anxious look. Yes, I must tell her my feelings. Where should I begin? There are too many things I want to tell her, so I can't just get my thoughts in order. Probably won't come out very well. So here goes! Reach out my hand and wrap it around around the back of Konomi's neck. And then I pull her towards me. Our lips meet. Chad! It's a light kiss where our lips barely touch. That moment, Konomi's body shudders and she stiffens up. You can feel the intense heartbeat coming from her chest as it touches mine. Actually, that could have been my own heartbeat. How long did we stay like that? Could be, but a brief moment, or even several minutes. Konomi is stiffened, but finally returns to her sentence. She jerks herself away from me. I don't understand. She falls backwards, hands on mouth and face fully flushed. If that was unpleasant for you, I'm sorry.
そんなことないけど。
Konomi mutters like a pack of mice while she averts her eyes downward.
どうして？
No matter the reason, this is what it means.
それって。でもタカ君、この身のこと、ただの幼馴染って。
If he's a Chad, he'll just say, something along the lines of, don't trust everything a flustered teenage boy says when being interrogated. That was long ago. So long ago, I barely remember it.
貸して。
Anyways, is it a problem for me to fall in love with you? Konomi stops for a
タ
moment.
カ君が。
Moment's silence. Is it? I ask her once more. Konomi snaps to her senses, vigorously shakes her head. Is me? That's a relief. Can't grasp why my heart felt so at ease despite the way in which my thoughts are focused on her. Problems I had to wrestle with up to this moment seem like a lie.
でも、この身、胸とかお尻とかちっちゃいし。
Place my hands gently on Konomi's head and pat her. She takes a breath and halts her words. Sorry, I've made you
タ
suffer.
カ君。
If only I'd been braver, you wouldn't have had to suffer.
でもタカ君は来てくれたよ。本当は嬉しかった。やっぱり来てくれたって。
After all,
昔のちっちゃな頃からこの身が泣きそうな時とかタカ君がいつもそばで手を握ってくれたから。だからもしかしたら来てくれるかもってそう思ってた。
see, still remembers about that time.
ねえタカ君、それじゃあこれからもタカ君のそばにいてもいいの？
Of course.
それって幼馴染として？
Do you want me as your childhood friend? The moment I say that, Konomi promptly shakes her head. And how about you tell me what we will be from now on? She stiffens up again.
どうしよう、こんなに嬉しいのに。こんな時どうしていいかわからないよ。
Konomi? She looks around restlessly. Hey, calm down already. Even I am clueless about what to do. I'm clueless, but isn't it fine if we don't rush to the next step? We can take it one step at a time. We've still got a very, very long time ahead of us.
タカ君。
So let's make the most of it from now on. Whoop! Get up the ground I get up off the ground like a spring. So, shall we go? The others are worried about us. Hold out my hand for her. She stares at it for a while. Then she takes that takes up that beautiful smile she used to, and softly puts her hand in mine. And... not
源氏
quite.
丸帰ろう
I was expecting it to, like, immediately, like, mirror itself, essentially. But now, they went for something else. And I respect it, but quite frankly, it would have. I feel like it actually would have been nicer if it just mirrored like the same pose, just aged up now. Konomi calls out to Genjimaru, who's sprawled out on the ground. Genjimaru, who looks like he's still resting, sluggishly drags himself to his
ごめん
feet.
ねありがとう源氏丸
Genjimaru's voice rings out in reply to Konomi. Something wrong with Genjimaru?
ちょっと源氏丸に心配させちゃったかなって
Thinking of which, I've never seen Genjimaru running so hard in my life. Perhaps it did so that the two of us could be back together again. Nah, it couldn't be. Could it? Regardless, I feel indebted to a lot of people. Tamane, Yuji, Konomi's friends, and Genjimaru. Thanks to all their actions, that was fun. Yeah, but to come to terms with my own feelings. It'll be a long time if I can repay my debt to them.
後でみんなにお礼言っとかないと
What be mumbles? Huh?
あのね玉お姉ちゃんとかチャロとかヨッチにねだから
Was it? Only now do I know what worries she's been having. We've been thinking and stressing out the same things all along, and now we share the same thought.
タカ君
She squeezed my hand tight. Huh? Oh, it's auto scroll now.
私ねずっとタカ君のこと
Is she not gonna say the last part? No.
おかえりなさい
Well, that was awkward. Wasana is standing in front of the house looking like she expects us. She smiles. Konomi smiles back.
ただいまあら
Looking at Konomi, she puts on a surprised expression. And after examining our face, she stares at our joined hands. Ah, crap, I forgot! In a hurry, I try to let go, but Konomi doesn't release her grip at all. Hey, does it look suspicious? That's the meaning I try to convey to her by lightly shaking her hand. Whether she gets it or not, Konomi doesn't let go of the firmly gripped hand. So next I try to wave my arm with large movements, but Konomi smilingly refuses to budge. Obasan is quietly observing us. Try laughing to alleviate the situation. Not much else I can do.
青春ね
What does she mean by that?
そんなに制服を汚しちゃって
From being told, I realized that my uniform is soiled with dirt all over.
ああこれはもうクリーニングに出さないとダメね
She tries to pat the dust off my uniform. Ow! My knees hurts just a bit right when old Obasan touches it.
ごめんなさいねそんなに強くしたつもりないんだけど
No, no. I rolled my trousers to see. Sure enough, there's a small graze on my knee. A bit of blood smeared over it.
タカ君それ
Must have been the fall. I can feel small cuts on other parts of my body. Try rolling up my sleeves. There's scratches on my arm. That was a nasty fall. I'm battered up all
タ
over.
カ君顔も
One of me reaches out and touches my cheek. Ah.
ごめんね痛かった
Nah. No matter how small the cut, if you touch it directly, of course it'll hurt.
あらあらしょうがないわねタカ君うちに上がっていきなさいな
Eh?
傷口消毒しないといけないでしょ
No, that's not
も
necessary.
うダメよいいから上がっていきなさいその制服もクリーニングに出しに行くから好みタカ君を強制連行了解であります
Konomi salutes Owasan and then drags my hand. Hey, hang on!
それじゃあ脱いじゃって
Huh?
制服脱いですぐクリーニング出してくるから
I mean, no thanks. I can do that myself later.
あらあまり遅いとクリーニング屋さん閉まっちゃうわよ連休の関係で明日から休みのとこが多いから今日中に出しちゃわないと
Alright, I'll go grab a change of clothes from my place right
ダメ
away.
よタカ君怪我してるんだから先に手当てしないと
No, really. These wounds are...
ダメこういうのはちゃんと手当てしとかないと後で大変なことになったりするんだから
I'll treat myself?
それもダメ
Why not?
いいからそれとも
昔みたいに着替えさせてあげましょうか？
No, that's quite okay. Frantically shake my head. I get the feeling that if I refuse, I will be stripped naked before long.
あらら、そう。
She looks at me with upturned eyes that hint of disappointment. What's up with Tamare and Obasan? Do they both love to strip people?
お母さん
Konomi, who has been silent all this time, raises her eyebrows. Then she glares at her mother as she draws me closer by my arm.
はいはい。そんなに怖い顔しなくても、大切なタカ君を取ったりしないから大丈夫よ。
You wouldn't have to change your clothing I can borrow, would you?
着替え？
Oh, you see, if I take off my shirt, I'll be left with just my trousers.
あらあら、そうだったわね。ちょっと待っててね。すぐに持ってくるから。
Obasan patters off somewhere. Don't tell me she fully intends to leave me half naked like that. Konomi's still clinging on to me. What's wrong?
別に
Pitter patter, the sound of slippers returns.
はい、これでいいかしら？
She says and hands over to me what appears to be a towel rather than to change clothes. Thus, I know the answer, but ask anyway.
もちろんバスタオルよ。ごめんなさいね。着替えを探してみたんだけど、お父さんの服は全部洗濯しちゃってたのよ。だから、とりあえずこれで我慢してね。
No way. There's no way there's a change of clothes. More to the point, it's possible that they're all in the wash. God is arguing with her would be to no avail. Oh well, better than nothing. I undo the buttons and proceed to remove my jacket. I'm too nervous to take off my underwear, so I'll go with the shirt.
あら、しばらく見ないうちにずいぶんたくましくなっちゃって。
Oi, Haruka, why are you staring at me like that?
やあね、何も見てないったら。
Then what's up with that mischievous grin? Put the half-removed shirt back on. It's no good. I can't take these off like this. It's not that I'm embarrassed. It's because I sense danger. Okay, let's do this. I unclip my belt and take off my trousers, but quickly wrap the towel around my waist. I glance at Obasan. She's holding something in her hand and playing with it. Haruka, what is that?
これ？この間買ったデジカメなの。こんなコンパクトなのに性能いいのよ。
Actually, no. I don't, but why have you got a digital camera right now?
ん？記念にちょっと2、3枚。
No. I'll pass, thanks.
じゃあ1枚だけ。
Please don't. You too, Konomi. Don't stare at me like that.
ジロジロなんて見てないよ
Hastily, she covers both her eyes with her hands. What's with leaving a crack between her fingers?
それじゃあ行ってくるから。
With the paper bag containing the dirty uniform in her hands, she patters out of the room.
好み、救急箱はいつもの棚の中に入っているから、タカ君の手当てお願いね。タカ君の怪我の手当てで。そうそう、タカ君、帰りはちょっと遅くなるから、それまでゆっくりしてってちょうだいね。
Okay, I'm not at this point. I'm convinced that Haruka is literally just over here, like she saw the two walking over hand in hand. It was like, my daughter's gonna lose her virginity today, and I'm gonna make fucking sure of that. Huh? Haruka gives me a somewhat suggestive smile.
それとね、好み、
Obasan puts her mouth near Konomi's ear and whispers something to her. Konomi, who was looking blankly, suddenly flushes beet red.
行ってくるわね。
I don't know why, but I get the feeling that Haruka's a fucking freak. Finally, Obasan looks back at me and winks, then leaves. Just what was she hinting at, winking and smiling at me like that? What did she say to you?
なんでもないよそれより早く手当てしないと
No, that's okay. Wounds like these will be fine if I wash them out with water and apply a little saliva.
もうダメだってば。それじゃあ救急箱持ってくから、タカ君は私の部屋で待っててね。
Konomi shuffles off. It's just a tiny scratch. She needn't go so far. Well, I'm happy that she cares about me so much, though. But then, I feel uneasy walking around someone else's house with so little clothing. How should I put it? Settled down. I'm restless. Inside Konomi's room, of all places.
お待たせ、タカ君。
Konomi walks into the room carrying the first aid kit. Konomi restlessly looks all around the room and points to the bed.
それじゃあそこに座って。
You do as she says. Konomi kneels down at my feet and opens the first aid kit.
確かこれとこれで。
He clumsily puts a cotton ball with picks up a cotton ball with tweezers. On the other hand, she has some antiseptic spray. Her expression somewhat strikes me as stiff, as if she's nervous.
行くよ。痛かったら言ってね。
She whispers with earnest countenance and slowly brings the antiseptic spray to my scraped knee. I don't think she needed to go get this worked up. The antiseptic is unhandily sprayed onto my wound. As if unsure of how much she should apply, she generously sprays it on and then gradually wipes the site with her cotton ball so as to remove the dirt. She applies it so timidly that it stings, or rather tickles. You could press it on a bit harder. Right now you're tickling me.
こう？
Yeah. Whoops. Ow! This time the cotton is firmly pressed on and tweezers that hold the cotton jab at my wound.
ごめんね。
You know, it's a little strong, but that's too much. Don't worry about it. I'm happy you're doing this for me.
タカ君。
Konomi looks at me. Then, as if she's remembered something embarrassing, she lowers her head shyly. What's wrong? Konomi nods her head in determination, puts the antiseptic spray and cotton wool back in the box and closes it. That's you're finished. I wonder at which point she brings her lips close to an as of yet untreated wound. Konomi? Then I feel a soft, warm, wet sensation. That's insanitary. Hey. Yeah, fun fact. Saliva can be antiseptic. Your own namely. And that is also only if you, have an extraordinarily clean mouth. Getting someone else's saliva on a wound is actually very bad. Konomi's tongue slides about the wound.
痛くないよね。
She says, her innocent face looking up at me, every inch of it coated red. Startled, I feel a pang in my chest. Konomi skewed in when she fails. No, it doesn't hurt at all. On the contrary, I feel really nice and ticklish. No, I mean, why is she doing this?
さっきお母さんがこうして手当てしてあげた方がタカ君喜ぶって言ってたから。
Huh?
もしかして
She's a freak.
嫌だった？
What sort of nonsense is Wasan teaching her own daughter? Find it hard
タ
to
カ
believe.
君。
Konomi looks at me with unease. She looks sad, just like like an abandoned kitten. If I tell her it wasn't pleasant, she'd probably get depressed. Worst case scenario, she starts crying. No, it's not like it wasn't pleasant. That's right. I'm not saying this because I'm really happy. It was all for Konomi. Shit, Konomi's so damn cute. Okay, that's true. It's true. I am thrilled. How could I not be happy with what she's doing? It appears that Owasan saw right through me. How disturbing. Next, she pulls up my sleeve and licks the wound on my arm. Each of her licks sends shivers down. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just already treating this as a start of age scene. See you afterwards. They appear to be done. This morning is a bit different from usual. It's a little dark. Got up earlier than usual. I'm woken up by the lovely smell of miso soup. That's right. Today's a field trip.
おはよう、タカ君。
As I ascend the stairs, I see Konomi in the kitchen wearing an apron, turn and smile at me. The way she's cutting the tofu looks a teensy bit dangerous. Hey, it's dangerous. I'm grateful, but doing this every morning must be tiring for you. Getting up this early, you could have at least gotten some rest this morning.
平気だよ。好きでやってることだし。
Ever since that day, Konomi, who always used to sleep in, gets up early each morning to come and wake me up. What's more, she makes me breakfast, and what used to be the same cornflakes every morning has changed into white rice and miso soup. Here I thought she would be tired of it in a few days, but she's been doing this without fail every day for the past fortnight, and even during the holidays. Since today was a school field trip and I had to leave early, I was sure she wouldn't
火を
come.
止めてっと。もうすぐできるから、タカ君は行く支度して待っててね。
After breakfast with Konomi, I stroke my stuffed belly and sit down on the sofa. Sounds of Konomi humming a song as she washes the dishes come from the kitchen. There's still plenty of time. I grab the remote and turn the television on. Different program to the usual morning news is on. After tidying up, Konomi takes off her apron and enters the living room.
タカ君、支度の方は大丈夫なの？
Ah, there's everything in there. The suitcase is already in the entryway, ready to leave at any time. It was actually most prepared by Konomi before I started getting ready. Checking if anything was missing, every necessity was gathered. Even my spare clothes were ironed. Having her do so much for me, I feel a little guilt alongside my gratitude. Like, why? Okay, that is weirdly funny to me. Like, she was a disaster before this, but the moment the relationship became official, she became super wife. I'll have to repay you next time. Konomi's face stares blankly. It's just that I would feel bad only being on the receiving end. That's why next time I should express my
いいの
gratitude.
に、さっきも言ったけど、好きでやってるんだよ。
Embarrassing, but smiling. That may be the case, but you put in so much effort just for me. It's natural that I would want to reward you once and twice, isn't it?
ご褒美？
Like getting you a 5-layered ice cream or taking you somewhere. I guess we could even splurge for souvenirs in Hokkaido. Konomi raised her voice as though she thought of
そ
something.
れじゃあ、頑張ってるご褒美もらっていい？
Look at that face! Look at that smug face! She then turns her back to me and sits down between my legs. She leans back and puts her back up against
で
me.
しょ。タカ君の椅子。
Hey, hey. So that's what she's doing. Ever since that day, one thing has changed. I make that too. First is her coming to wake me up in the mornings. The other is Konomi, who used to like being pampered once in a while, has now become completely spoiled. Once she gets going, she'll look to be pampered by me even when others are looking, so I have to be careful. Just the other day, we were having dinner with Oji-san or the boss-san when she goes, "Say on," lifts a spoonful of food before me. My heart almost leapt out from the shock. It's not that I have a problem with pampering her. I'm actually happy when she's like this, but there's a limit to how much one can withstand an extremely embarrassing situation. Even though no one's going to see us like this, I'm still a bit embarrassed. Need to go soon. Mumble in pretense while looking at my
時
watch.
間ならまだまだ大丈夫だよ。
She's aware of my schedule.
もう、今日から何日もタカ君と離れ離れになっちゃうんだよ。本当なら修学旅行なんか行かないでほしいくらいなのに。
This man is becoming so fucking whipped. Honest to God, that would be the ultimate fucking turnaround. Like, for some reason, when it comes to Tamaki, he wears the pants in a relationship, but here, she has complete control. Like, Konomi is not to be fucked with. She knows your schedule. She knows what you fucking eat. She knows what's fucking going on. You have no way of escaping. Now fucking pet my head. Don't be
分
silly.
かってるよ。だから、その間に必要な多角エネルギーをいっぱい充填しておかないといけないんだから。
You're saying something strange again. Just what sort of strange energy is she talking
ご
about?
褒美。
She mutters in complaint.
くれるって言ったのに嘘なんだ。
Alright, alright. May just be my imagination, but I feel like she's been leading me by the nose lately.
手はね、こっちだよ。
I'm made to wrap my arms around her in front of me. Our bodies cling together, and I can smell her fragrance and feel her warmth and touch. This would be too embarrassing a scene to show to anyone. Is that enough?
まだ 5% くらいだよ。120% まで貯めないと。
What's with the 5%, 120%? Trying to base Battleship Yamato's wave motion gun. pleas are futile. My pleas are futile. Konomi's words are followed by the narrowing of her eyes and what appears to be comfort. Huh? Are you getting sleep?
平気だよ。
Fine, eh? She looks sleepy from back here. She did get up very early this morning, so it's no surprise. Oh well. Gently put more strength in my arms and hold her towards me. Yeah, still a bit more time left. I don't know what hurt.
いいの？
You were insistent just a moment ago. Sure, it's okay. Before I go, I need to make sure you get enough energy.
いっぱい補充して。好みエネルギーはね、タカ君大好きな気持ちでできてるんだから。
She mumbles, closes her eyes, and then peacefully starts breathing as though she's asleep. Feels like she really was sleepy. I'm not sure how much longer I have, but I guess I'll let her stay like this until I leave the house. Let's see what time it is. Look at my watch. How much time has passed since the last time I looked? Got the feeling time is passing extremely slowly today. Wait, hasn't this happened before? Roll up Konomi's left sleeve and peek nervously at the watch and fastened underneath. Hey, Konomi, Konomi, wake up! Wake up, Konomi!
隊長、まだエネルギーが足りません。本体からの救援はまだでありますか？
Forget the recharging, you have to wake up!
ごめんねみんな。好み、タカ君と一緒に行ってくるよ。
Where to? Ah, I'm late! Full circle. Nice. That was nice, actually. You know, I didn't know what I would expect from her route, but I liked it personally. It was a very short route, though. Feels like. Like what? Hold on, let me fucking check. Like what? Like 5 hours? That is with a bunch of messing around and skipping in videos. She is surprisingly short. I kind of expected her route to be one of the fucking long ones that I've heard this game has. Oh well, anyways. That was Konomi's route. Let's just skip to the first choice to see if anything new happened. Skip. Close your eyes. This is starting to hurt my eyes. The fucking flickering. No. Let's see if there's anything here. Yeah, there's usually being a big old butthead right there. No, I could just look here. Whom should we go for next? We've gone Monaka, we've gone Yuma, we've gone Sasara, we've gone Konomi. The only ones left are Tamaki, Karen, Yuki, Ruri, and Sengo, and Lucy. See, it says something about load save slot 6, which is apparently from fucking Yuji's bad end. Load slot 5 for Yuma there. From Monaca still. Save slot 4. Why do you need to load save slot 4? Oh, that's a fucking CG recovery. Does she? Oh, okay, I get it. Tamaki apparently changed. Like, the only thing, the whole, like, probably pink, but light blue is nice too, or the black option. while they were buying underwear. Literally the only change that does is that apparently Tamaki changes her fucking underwear during CGs. Anyways, what could I possibly do? Actually, you know what? Let's go for Ruri and Sango. Since Ruri and Sango should be available, and it's also a from the beginning one, so I can just follow this without any fucking problem. So let's get up to date with Ruri and Sango. I am actually quite interested. Like, Ruri and Sango, as well as Ru, are two characters that we have had damn near no interaction with. So I am actually quite intrigued. Next up is Home Again. Going home again. Good way to go home again. I don't know why I suddenly did that. That's fucking weird. Oh well. Then again, when am I not weird? What the fuck? Okay. Well, since I'll be skipping here a bunch, where's my motherfucking Mahjong Soul at? That's not Mahjong Soul, that's the wrong app. Mahjong Soul! I don't know what I'm doing if you haven't gathered. General confusion about my actions is kind of my default state. Anyways. It's loud again for some reason. Silence. I kill you. Great room. Here I am supposed to go shopping district Konomi. Skip. Alvastra 300. Add. Said add one too many times for some reason. Anyways, just like me, Yuji. Next is low outside corner. Discard. Actually, don't want these two. Discard. Low outside corner. Boom. Here is supposed to be park. We have arrived upon a problematic situation. Oh, don't worry. Apparently, God fucking damn it. It's another one where both of them are like interchangeably, like entwined. Why do they do these? God damn it. Why are some of these discolored? Are discolored ones choices that don't matter? Hold on. Is that like explained somewhere? That do the fucking grayed out ones just mean that? I'm confused. Why is this? Okay, for options that don't matter, it's grayed out. So I can either do her first, or I can do the twins first. I guess I could do Yuki first as well. But there's a lot of fucking required here, apparently. Okay, I'm going to go here and require... There's a lot of not required here. Actually, I don't believe that this is supposed to be for things that don't matter. Like, this fucking guide is confusing me. I don't know how this works. That's bullshit. Like, there's grayed out parts, and then there's not grayed out parts. But here, it's also like a bunch of grayed out ones. And the only ones that isn't grayed out for fucking Rule are 4. Which none of them imply that it's going for her. Like, I'm just fucking confused at this point. Okay, I guess I'll do fucking her next. Why does this have to be so fucking confusing? God fucking damn it. Why can't these guides be simple? Only show me the required choices. Like, if the choice has no requirement, just say go home or something. Or note, doesn't matter. Why do we have to make everything fucking complicated? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the one. See you next time. Bye-bye. God.